my mind. And these are just expressions. A king is a man who just that true north, right? So what is your true north?